Hello there. So I assume that this is just going to be starting. I'm not 100% sure. So basically, if you want to watch this video properly, then I would recommend maybe skipping a little, you know, a little bit into it. I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm just trying to download OBS at the same time as this, so I'm not sure this is actually doing well. I'm gonna start Windows C. I'm going to display capture. Actually, take that away. I'm going to delete that one. That's stupid. I have no idea what's happening. I would like to remove display capture, and I would like to add window capture. Window I would like would be the Mario Kart Wii track one. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And now I am going to start recording. Hello everybody, and I'm not sure if this has started now. I'm not sure how live streams work, but okay. I'd recommend you skip onto it now, because now we are doing the Mario Kart live stream. So I'm gonna see if I'm on, so I can just maybe skip a little bit. Okay. So, fun fact, I am gonna make a video on this. I have already written the script. I'm literally just waiting for Delta to do his stuff. All I'm doing right now is just sending the links, and then, doing an add everyone, because why not? Thanks, Sam. Thank you for that, actually. That's really helpful. Add everyone, paste, I don't care if I'm going to do that. Just going to do that. And I'm also going to put it on my WhatsApp group chat, because I just got WhatsApp. Okay, and I'm going to say shameless self-plug, because it is a shameless self-plug. So I want to see what I'm seeing in this, just quickly. I think I can see. Okay, that's helpful, actually. Nice. Okay, so shameless self-plug. Okay, so now we're into the real stuff. Okay, we're into the real stuff now. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? So now we're into the real stuff. Oh god, I can hear myself. Right, okay. Window capture. I need to add a window capture. Window capture 1. Add source. I don't know how this works. Window. I want the Mario Kart Wii one. Okay, is this finally working? Okay, thank goodness. Right, can I see if this is loading now? I don't even know if it is loading. And I'm not sure what even the delay is. This is actually a good chance to see what the delay is, if this actually shows up at all. Which it probably won't. Oh, it did! Okay, that's good. Right. I just want to see, I'm going to check my live chat just to see if anybody is actually watching this. Now screen's black. Okay, is it literally just Sam? I swear, I'm going to have to put this absolutely everywhere. Please watch. I'm having a mental breakdown. Might just put this in a couple more servers, including the Mr. Beast one. I want to see how that goes. How have I not verified phone already? I did verify phone. That's why I'm on beat cord. Oh yeah, I told people they're gonna get it anyway. Okay, so started 3 minutes ago. Kind of sad. Okay, so let's start now. I did call Delta Gaming for this, but he hasn't got back to me, which is kind of sad. Probably because it's like 11 at night. But who cares? You know, let's just get on with this tier list. I mean, this is the best we can make it. I'm just gonna quickly close this window because it is making so much noise, and I have no idea why it's open in the first place. So I closed it. Now, time for a stream. So, okay, first of all, we have the very based Luigi Circuit. Also, how do I get rid of this stupid? Maybe it's best to just keep it there. Okay, that's really annoying. Okay, so Luigi Circuit. Okay, so for a beginner track, I actually think this one is one of the better ones. Mario Kart Stadium is the best beginner track. Nobody can change my opinion on that. That is just the facts. Mario Kart Stadium is the superior one. Thoughts about Mario Kart? Mario Kart Wii's Luigi Circuit. It's not as good as the Double Dash one, obviously, and it is pretty generic and basic, which is why I am going to be giving it C tier. Obviously, you know, a lot more could have been done with this, but hey, it is a beginner track. Cut it some slack. Okay, now we have Moo Moo Meadows. Now, Moo Moo Meadows on Mario Kart 8 is my guilty pleasure. Like, what I mean by that, I love it. Especially the retro track that they added in Mario Kart Wii is the best one. So it's the best retro track in Mario Kart 8, in my opinion. But the Nitro version is good too. Obviously it's Moo Moo Meadows. It's my guilty pleasure. But it's just not as good. I wouldn't give it quite S tier. I wouldn't really give it A tier either. This one's definitely the best on mods with 400cc, if anything. So I'm gonna give it B tier, higher end of B tier probably. Very good track. Next we have Mushroom Gorge. Now Mushroom Gorge, you either love it or you hate it. Marmite. I mean, a lot of Mario Kart Wii tracks, even Mario Kart Wii itself, is a Marmite thing. Fortunately for everyone, including, you know, the Mario Kart Wii devs, you know, I don't even care. Mushroom Gorge, easy A tier. I love Mushroom Gorge. It's in my top 10 favorite tracks in this game, and I hope they bring it back in the booster pack, and I think they will. I'm willing to bet that. And finally, in the Mushroom Cup, we have, of course, the fan favorite Toad's Factory. Toad's Factory, in my opinion, is a good track. So I am going to not do it in service, and I'm going to give it A tier because essentially I love Toad's Factory. It's really creative, really, you know, it's original. It's one of the most original tracks in Mario Kart Wii. Lots of different sections, all similar but different in the same. You know, I'm waffling, but it's a great track. Anyway, back to this. So Mario Circuit, but the Wii version is definitely one of the worst Mario Circuit ones. It's pretty bland and generic. I don't have too much to say about it other than it's quite, you know, it's a C tier course. Pretty much on par with Luigi Circuit. Yeah, not much to say about that. Okay, next we have Coconut Mall. Coconut Mall is definitely D tier. No, I'm joking. Coconut Mall, you know, everyone loves Coconut Mall S tier. Yeah, I mean, I just remember playing this one in my school's after-school club a lot because I never owned a Wii. I just played Mario Kart then, and I remember getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I was like, "Wait, why isn't Coconut Mall here?" I mean, it's in 8 Deluxe now, but they made it so much worse in the remake. I'm really sad about that. Okay, next we have DK Summit, another great Flower Cup track. This is gonna go in A tier. This is better than DK Mountain, and you can quote me on that. I won't ever forget what I said there. It is really good. DK Summit ski resort. I love skiing, so and it's great half pipe sections. You know, it fully utilizes that mechanic. Everything about DK Summit is really great, and Delta Gaming likes it too. And Delta Gaming also likes Warriors Goldmine, and that is also going to get us A tier. I feel like Warriors Goldmine was also done really well in Mario Kart 8, just like Moo Matters. I do kind of prefer it in the Wii version for some reason. Like, I actually do prefer having the minecarts as not obstacles, but, you know, speed boosts, like the anti-gravity. That is good. But there's just something about the Wii version, in my opinion, which is better. I don't know what it is, but I can't really describe it. But America Wii's um, Mario Stadium is really good. Next, we have Daisy Circuit. That's a B tier track. Another nostalgic one, in my opinion, actually. Sorry, in my opinion. Nostalgia is opinionated. That's why it's called nostalgia. Um, but yeah, Daisy Circuit. I love the music behind it. The music's really good, and I like the shortcut and the stairs. Overall, it's a pretty basic track, but I like it nonetheless. Moving on. Koopa Cape. I think Casey Flat Guy wants me to talk about Koopa Cape. Because he mentioned it a few times. I really like Koopa Cape. I played it recently with Delta Gaming. I failed at it because it's hard, but it's still good. Look, Al Gore. Al Gore, you just said never mind. Screw you. I'm not watching my live show. I feel very offended. But yeah, Koopa Cape. It's a really crazy track. You've got lots of different sections, and that all makes for it to be an S tier track. S tier, definitely S tier. I love Koopa Cape, really good. Next we have Maple Treeway, and that's another S tier track. Everyone loves Maple Treeway. This is another one which is definitely going to be brought back. It was remade in 7, remade in Tour. They're going to bring it back in 8 Deluxe. Not too much to say about it other than like Coconut Mall and Koopa Cape. It's just super creative. Wildwoods was inspired by it. Everything about it. Just yes, Maple Treeway. And the final thing in the Star Cup is, of course, Grumble Volcano. Grumble Volcano, another bass track, although I would still put it in B tier. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's just, sorry, it's very average for a Wii track. But I'd say on average, if you take into account every single Mario Kart track, then this is on the higher end, obviously. Mario Kart Wii is just an amazing game with amazing nitro tracks. Anyway, Grumble Volcano, super creative. I love how the track updates as it goes on. Not too much to say about the one other than it's super fun, and I love the ultra shortcut. Now, Dry Roads is definitely the best desert track in the entire series. I guess Shy Guy Bazaar comes close, but like, come on, it's Dry Ruins. If I said desert at some point, I might have. I'm not sure, but please forgive me. Okay, so I would put this one in B tier, but it's a high B. Almost on par with Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah, it's fun. And we also have Moonview Highway. Moonview Highway is going to get into A tier. Moonview Highway is really fun. I know Delta likes this one a lot. Would I say it's the best traffic course in the game? I have never really gone through Mushroom City to see what it's like. So it's definitely better than the ones in 8, Mushroom Bridge and Toad's Turnpike. I'd say it's superior to Mushroom Bridge. I'm not 100% sure about the Mushroom, but I'll look into that. But yeah, Moonview Highway, super. I wouldn't say super creative. That's not a strong point. It's just I love it. And the bubble carts are cool. I mean, I know that's borrowed from Double Dash, but still, yeah, good track. And next we have Wii's Bowser Castle. So recently, I've not really been into Bowser's Castle tracks, but I would be on. If I'm gonna be honest, that is mainly because of 8's Bowser's Castle, and a hot take: 8's Bowser's Castle is not very good. It's got the worst music of any Bowser's Castle track. You can quote me on that. And okay, yeah, it's better than the SNES and GBA ones. And maybe it's better than 7's too, like the actual track design. But I mean, come on, I still prefer the Nintendo 64, GameCube, DS, and Wii version, and the Wii version is absolutely no exception. I love the Mario Kart Wii's Bowser's Castle. This is the best Bowser's Castle by track design, second best music, behind only Double Dash. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about it other than the hazards are the most creative here out of any Bowser's Castle track. And the half pipe crazy section is great, and the geysers at the end are really fun detail. And now for the best Rainbow Road in the series. Yes, 7's is good too, but Wii's is just the best. Yeah, S tier instantly. Really good track. Wii Rainbow Road. Super creative. I've said that for basically every track, but I mean, this is the most creative track in the entire series. Um, Absolutely crazy. Just Koopa Cape on steroids, honestly. Um, they should have done something more like this for 8's one. Not saying that 8's is bad. 8's Dash, 7, and Wii, in that order. Okay. Um, there are the Nitro tracks. I will probably spend less time on the Retro tracks because, if I'm honest, like, I don't know too much about them, and I don't think they're as good. So, I don't know, that's my take. I think most people agree with that, though, so it's not exactly a hot take. Okay, so, first of all, Peach Beach. Standard B tier track. Very simple. This is probably the best beach track, if I'm honest. Like apart from maybe Cheap Cheap Beach. Um, you know, I think if they remade this in 8, then they could utilize the underwater sections. I think that would be cool. Maybe glider. They got rid of the double dash pipe thing, which is really annoying. But apart from that, great track. Next we have Yoshi Falls. Yoshi Falls is the most nostalgic one here for me. Like, I know I went on about, I think it was Coconut Mall. Yeah. But come on, Yoshi Falls is the most underrated one. It's the better baby park. Quote me on that one as well. I will go into that further in my actual video about this. But it is the better baby park. You just cannot get the movie. Oberfriend, I need to make a mod. I need to make Oberfriend mod. In fact, I might actually do that right now. Add moderator. I did. Okay, Obi was now mod. Yeah. Yoshi Falls B tier because if I put it in A tier, then the mob would riot. B tier is enough to keep them happy. Okay, so now SNES Ghost Valley 2, C tier. I don't think it's bad. I do think it is good, but it's quite standard. SNES Ghost Valley 2. I like the shortcuts; they're good. And then N64 Mario Raceway. Basically Mario Circuit, just N64ified. I think this is one of the better Mario circuits. Like, the best one is 8's. And you can. And then 7's is also really good. And Double Dashes, and I think DS's. They're the top 4. And I would probably put N64's in the 5th place. Well, Wii's is, as I said, Wii's is quite basic. I don't really like it. But yeah, that just goes in C tier. I don't have too much to say about that. I like the pipe section at the end, though. That's cool. Okay, so now we have Sherbet Land. This is another nostalgic one, like Yoshi Falls, and I'll put that in B tier as well. I like the penguins. I mean, some people say they're annoying. I just find them quite cute and fun, the penguins. Next we have GBA Shy Guy Beach. Yeah, I am gonna put this in C tier. But it's like the highest C tier because it is pretty creative. I like the cannonballs that go on, the Shy Guys and whatnot. There aren't any Shy Guys actually on the track I'm around about, but it's really fun. And then we have Delfino Square, another nostalgic one. I know I've gone about nostalgia. This is on the higher end of B tier. Yeah, so this is actually pretty nostalgic for me as well. I know I have been going on about that. Like, I say all the retro ones are nostalgic and all the nitro ones are creative. Yeah. Toad's Turnpike was inspired from this, and honestly, like... Although I do think that Toad's Turnpike is a better track. Sorry, not Toad's Turnpike, Toad Harbor. Is a better track. But Delfino Square is obviously really great too, and on the higher end of B tier. Probably the highest B tier one, apart from Moo Moo Meadows, that's on this so far. Waluigi Stadium, from Double Dash. This is the best stadium track in the entire series. So much so that I would put it in A tier. This is actually the highest ranking retro track so far. Half pipe sections were utilized to their full extent, and I love that. I like how you can see yourself in the big TV at the end. That's cool. I think they might have copied that in Mario Kart Stadium, in Mario Kart 8. That was cool. And then we're on to the Leaf Cup. So we have Desert Hills, which I think is a pretty standard C tier track. Just a very, very standard, Mario Kart track. Very standard desert track. And they are some of the more boring ones. Next, you have, of course, GBA Bowser's Castle 3, which is B tier, mainly just because of the ultra shortcut. This is a kind of mid B tier track, but overall, very fun. Sorry, very fun to play. Yeah, Ultra Shortcut was very best in this. And now we have DK's Jungle Parkway. I feel like this is the least polarizing track in all of Mario Kart. Well, sorry, that's lies. The least polarizing DK track. Because everybody thinks it's B tier. There's not a single person in this planet who thinks that this is anything other than B tier. Usually it's considered to be the weakest DK track, although that depends on if the person you're asking likes 3DS DK Jungle. But yeah, DK Jungle Parkway. I like this. Is next to a riverside. I think Delta's doing the review for this one, so this is really all I have to say on it. I never really played this one much, other than it's in the top half of them, I'd say. You know, higher end of B tier. Very fun. I like the cave section at the end. That's cool, and then the jump at the beginning. Next, we are gonna have the GameCube Mario Circuit. As I said earlier, this is one of the better Mario Circuit tracks. I put this in B tier. It's the only Mario Circuit that's going to be in B tier in this list. But yeah, really cool. I like this one. And then we also have, sorry, now we're into this, the Lightning Cup. And we're going to start off with SNES Mario Circuit 3, the most C tier track of all time. This is probably the worst track in Mario Kart Wii. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's still really, like, average, if anything. Which is a good sign for the game. If your worst track is average, then you know your best track's going to be amazing. Thank you, Weir and Road. Peach Gardens. A lot of people really like this one. I think TWD98 put this in his top 10. I wouldn't quite put it in my top 10, but it goes in B tier. Higher end B tier again. You know, fun track. I think this got 17th place on my list, so it's going to be there. So it just missed out on the top half of tracks. But I still think this one's really creative and fun. And now we're on to DK Mountain, which is, in my opinion, an arguably worse DK Summit. But yeah, still A tier, and it's the best retro track in Mario Kart Wii. I love it. It's, you start with a barrel cannon, just like in DK Summit, and then you go down the mountain, just very classic standard stuff. And then the bridge becomes kind of like a minefield by the end. That's a fun detail. But yeah, and our final track is N64 Bowser's Castle. And we are going to run this with a high because I really like this one. It's still B tier, but on the higher end of B tier. I think it's slightly better than Peach Gardens, getting 16th place and getting on the top half of the list. This is one of the best Bowser's Castle tracks, in my opinion. This has the third best music. And in track design, I think this is kind of a mid-tier one, but still really fun. I base a lot of my stuff on my ranking of music. I'm in an orchestra, I just stuff. But yeah, that is really it for Mario Kart Wii. You know what? I said I was gonna do this earlier, so I might just do it now. I'm gonna make myself a Mario Kart 8 tier list. Mario Kart 8. I'm gonna see how this goes. I haven't actually planned this one much, although I did say I was about to do it. Okay, just kind of wait for this to take ages because I'm gonna run with particularly bad Wi-Fi, if anything. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Okay, so if we get down to lots of racers, I want the America 8. Okay, so 200cc. I don't know what these things are for, like these percentage marks. But Okay, so let's start off with this. Essentially, I would put Bone Dry Dunes. Oh no, actually, let me just do this. Actually, no. Usually I put this one into A+ and stuff, but I've decided to do this because, yeah, I'm just gonna do a change. So, again, like Mario Kart Wii, I don't really think there are any D tier tracks in this. I'm just gonna. Okay, so Bone Dry Dunes, C tier, really standard desert track, probably the worst track